Let's talk about Colt McCoy. How do you feel about his chances heading into the Seattle game and getting more first team reps?
Well, I think the good news for the Giants is what you just hit on, the first team reps. He came in the midst of the game against the Bengals. He didn't work with the first team at all. The backup quarterback doesn't get any first team reps. He runs the scout team. So now that they went into this week knowing Daniel Jones has the hamstring injury, Colt McCoy's the guy now. He's getting all the first team reps. He's going to be able to throw to the wide receivers, work with the line. So that bodes well from a chemistry perspective. But this was also not Colt McCoy's first rodeo. He's been a journeyman quarterback. He's been in a variety of offenses. He knows what it means to take mental reps every week and watch the starter go to work. So it's not as if the Giants are handing it off to a guy that hasn't been through this scenario. So that, I think, all once again are positives for the Giants, as opposed to if a rookie was backing up Daniel Jones, who never had a start before and didn't really go through the nuances of a week, and maybe you'd be a little bit more concerned. Here's the other thing. Colt McCoy is certainly not Daniel Jones from a mobility standpoint, meaning no team is worried about Colt McCoy running for 20 to 30 yards on a given play. But let's not overlook the fact that Colt McCoy can extend a play. Colt McCoy is more than capable of rolling out of the pocket. If he needs to run for a few yards, he's capable of doing that. And the reason I'm bringing that up is a lot of people are wondering, well, how much is the Giants offense going to have to change now that Colt McCoy is taking over? I'm not expecting Jason Garrett now to take out a new playbook and then run it with Colt McCoy. The only difference, once again, is how defenses look at this offense because of Colt McCoy's limitations compared to Daniel Jones. But I think overall, the Giants' offense is in good hands with a veteran quarterback, and it's going to come down to, guys, the offensive line and the ability to run the football. It doesn't matter whether Jones or McCoy are under center. The Giants, if they want to beat the Seahawks, they have to continue to protect the quarterback, which they've vastly improved. But most important, they have to continue to run the ball effectively. Nobody in that Giants organization wants to go into this game and expect Colt McCoy to throw 40 to 45 times, because that is not a recipe to beat the Seattle Seahawks, and it's not a recipe, I would argue, to beat any of the upcoming opponents. So the Giants are going to have to continue to pound the football. I think that's going to be a big key and a big part of the philosophy, no matter who the starter is.